In its 25th year, the annual Rod McCravy Memorial Invite has attracted the very best in collegiate track and field. Camacho-Quinn in 5, Howell in 6, Stewart in 7, Thomas in 3, and it's Camacho-Quinn with a commanding lead to start. She's led by a couple of teammates. Down goes Faith Ross, and Camacho-Quinn comes away with the victory in a time of 8.03. Cox is off well, as is Gray of Kentucky. Who will it be? I believe it was Gray eking out Barnes at the end. Ben Young for Kentucky, Jacob Thomson for Kentucky, battling it out for first place as they come around the final bend. This is going to be close to 4 flat, folks. Here comes Jacob Thomson. He will win the Rod McCravy Memorial Invite Final in a time of 4:01:39. A massive PR for Thomson, smashing it by over 5 seconds. A big-time run by the Kentucky senior and 2-time All-American. Another fantastic athlete, and then Ivan Henry out of lane 6. A strong starter, big, long-bodied sprinter from KU. But coming up on his inside is Dwight St. Hillaire of Kentucky, making up the stagger on the entire field before they even get to the cones. And it's St. Hillaire, but he's being battled by Henry. Both athletes with tremendous PRs already this season as they come into the final bend. It is St. Hillaire and Henry battling for 1 and 2. And it'll be St. Hillaire running away with a clear-cut victory here in the final heat of the day, stretching that lead to 10 meters, and he coasts across the finish line in a time of 46:17, smashing the field. This is the premier event of the afternoon on the women's side, ladies and gentlemen. More than 20 All-American statuses between the 5 women in this event. And oh, by the way, Sydney McLaughlin, the youngest Olympian since 1980 for the United States Olympic team. She is off in lane 5. Black in 3, Abbott in 4, McLaughlin in 5. McLaughlin coming off the #2 time ever in American history in the 300, and she is off to a swift start. Sydney McLaughlin running out of lane 5. She will be the clear front runner as they come to the breaking point. McLaughlin looking fantastic as she comes down the home stretch. The back stretch, it's all McLaughlin, followed by Purdue's Simone Black. McLaughlin running away with it, turning a 10-meter lead into 15, and now she turns on the jets. Here comes Sydney McLaughlin, looking for the top time in the country this year. Sydney McLaughlin coasts to a championship at the Rod McCravy Invitational, 51:44 for the freshman Sydney McLaughlin, and that is good for the top time in the nation this year collegiately. Clean start. Robertson is off to a quick one out of the blocks as they come into the first turn. Camacho-Quinn, a 6-time first-team All-American. Robertson, 7th at last year's Big Ten Indoor Championship, 2nd in the outdoor. But it is all Camacho-Quinn. Look at the gap, 10 meters strong, and Camacho-Quinn wins the Rod McCravy 200-meter championship this afternoon with a time of 23:30. Your 2018 champion, ladies and gentlemen, Jasmine Camacho-Quinn.